In Latin America, the HIV response is experiencing 3 crises in one. The first crisis is the prevention crisis. Unfortunately, there have been an alarming 5% increase in the new HIV infections since 2010 in Latin America, an epidemic concentrated in key populations and their partners. The second is the crisis of access to treatment. 31% of people living with HIV do not have access to antiretrovirals. Among those who do have access, 44% have a late diagnosis. Case of children with HIV, 42% are left behind with no access to these services. It's sad to see that pediatric treatment coverage is still lower than adult treatment in the region. Finally, the crisis of exclusion and discrimination. HIV stigma and discrimination coincide with other forms of exclusion and discrimination, making it difficult for the most vulnerable to access health services, including HIV prevention and treatment. In addition, punitive laws still criminalize sex work, drug use, and HIV transmission, amongst others. According to studies conducted in 4 Central American countries, 55.2% reported having suffered some form of discrimination, and 18% have lost or been denied employment because they live with HIV. But in these 4 decades of the HIV epidemic, it is not all bad news. In the region, we have made significant progress in the AIDS response. Since 2010, we have achieved a 28% decrease in AIDS-related deaths. Antiretroviral treatment coverage has increased by 28%, and the resources available for HIV have increased by 58%. Latin America finances more of the regional response with national funds than any other region in the world. However, much remains to be done to address these 3 crises. More significant investment in prevention and response, focused on the most vulnerable populations and community-led initiatives, are needed to achieve this. Our fundamental tools: comprehensive sexuality education and combination HIV prevention such as pre-exposure prophylaxis, known as PrEP, HIV self-testing, and accelerating the transition to more advanced antiretroviral regimes so that people with HIV can achieve an undetectable viral load. By suppressing the viral load to undetectable levels, HIV is no longer transmitted. It's what we call undetectable equals untransmittable, or U equals U. It is equally important to continue working to repeal laws that perpetuate stigma and discrimination. And above all, to empower community-led initiatives which are crucial to achieving these goals. Latin America has the potential to lead the way towards eliminating AIDS as a public health crisis, and equal access, opportunities, and rights must be a fundamental principle in achieving this goal. Let us continue to work together to achieve an AIDS-free future.